Yo. Yeah. Hey. There we go. Nice. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. What is good? What is good? What is good? How is everyone doing? Make sure we're not getting the audio twice here. Hell yeah. Hit the like button on that chat. I don't know if anyone notices, but your boy got his eyebrows threaded. I think it looks good. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, hit the like button. Share the stream with some producer homies. We're going to have some fun on a song I've been stuck on for ages. And we're going to see if we can get somewhere with it. I'm going to do one of these. All right. Hi, babe. She's in the other room watching The Bachelor without me. It's okay, though. No need to fear. She's just going to tell me anyways. All right. Let's see here. Boom. Ableton. Let's just see. Honestly, I've been stuck on this song for so long. So you're probably just going to see me pick at the same 8 bars for at least 30 minutes. Oh, she said no ads. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Wow. Okay. If that's too loud, let me know. So yeah, I changed this around a bit. All right. And then this will. This one here. the heck? No. What happened? Dude, no. It just crashed. What the heck happened? Maybe I'm not supposed to work on this project. What's good, Sam? My Ableton just crashed. I don't know what happened. Did it save? Okay, well, I'm going to click save real quick. There we go. Okay. And we're back. For some reason, when I copied this bass sound right stuff was probably too sick for it. Yeah, I would like to think so. Yeah, it was when I copied this. Okay. I don't know what happened. Oh. Go back into here. Then. Something about this project I am just not feeling. The sounds are good. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I think I've just been. I like the sounds. For the most part, just something about this arrangement just like doesn't do it for me. I don't really know. I made this project originally for a TikTok. And I think like I just can't wipe that smell off of it. I really am not. I'm feeling this project a little bit more. I might come back to it, but I had no direction for the stream tonight. Kind of was traveling last week. Kind of getting back in the groove of things. Sometimes I have like a destiny for what I want to stream with, and other times I just hit go live and just kind of see what happens. And I think there's ups and downs with that, but this is a project I need to. This one's much closer to being done, but I haven't listened to it in like a week. So let's check it out. It's much more like my sound. Yeah, shoot me your question, Sam. What you got?
We know about this.
Okay, this is great. I love this question. Sam asked me, what's the best way to add background or ear candy ambience to a dubstep drop? I've got wobbles, but it seems empty and dry. This is fire. Thank you. Okay, so there's a ton of ways you can do this, right? So the first way to check that space is just turn all of your like main basses off, right? So I have my basses and subs in one group here, and I'm just going to play everything else. Right, so we have this background thing here. It's kind of like, it's just holding, like whatever key I'm in, I'm holding that note just the whole time. Right, and then there's also, I have this background like mini hype vocals. If you got headphones on, you should be able to hear it. But it's so quiet. I mean, like, what dB is that hitting? Yeah, negative 37, negative 38 dB. I mean, it's so quiet, right? So, and it's really just kind of on the sides and only the really high frequencies. So I've got a mixture of that. What's good, Lysurgics? How you doing, bro? Right, so I've got that in the background. And then I also have some other chants, like these real... Right, so all that kind of together... And then you'll hear some like melodic kind of... Where is that? Yeah, these little background things. So I've also got this... It's kind of like a riser going over and over again. You can take... Like, just take like... I'll literally just type in riser and just find one. Let's see. Oh, no. Like a tonal riser. Maybe something like that. Let's see if I can find one that's kind of... Something like that, maybe. But something that kind of like sustains the whole time. Oh god, cymatics. I need to delete those. Maybe that could work. That might actually work. Yeah, something like that. Right. What key am I in? I think this is E flat. I believe. D sharp, same thing. Just double check. Yep, D sharp. E flat. So you just take like a tonal riser, kind of like this. Right, we'll just do ivory because those are so good. right? And then just kind of repeat it kind of over and over again. But the key here is that it's ear candy, right? So you want it to be high pitched, and kind of like around you like this, you know? So like what essentially how you achieve that is by like higher pitch, push it to the sides. And I'll show you just some simple like Ableton, and like you could do these with any stock plugins. But I'll just take these up an octave here. Yeah, I'm going to take it up another octave, actually. Right, and so the next kind of thing you can do to push it to the sides or kind of add some space to it, first of all, cut out the lows, just in case. Like that, and then I'll start off with the chorus first. So I like to put it on ensemble, amount all the way up, and I'll put that dry wet like a lot, but I'll put the rate down a bit, and then the width all the way up, and then reverb, decay all the way down, size all the way down, dry wet all the way up, diffuse all the way up. And maybe even like duplicate those. It's a little strong, so I'll put these at 50%. And then just put a utility at the end. I do like a lot of volume stops with my music, so I do, instead of doing the automation here, I'll do it here. But like if you're not in Ableton, you could kind of do this in any DAW with the same thought process, right? So another thing you could maybe do is like, I don't know, shifter, and do like a frequency shifter after the chorus, so it's being spread out to the sides with the chorus, kind of like smoothed, kind of like fizzied out with this reverb setting, and then we're frequency shifting that. Yeah, put it on 50%. That kind of gives it a cool... That could be something you could automate. So I think just for sake of consistency, I'll put it on 100%. And then maybe what you can do to add some variation would be kind of like it wobbly like that. It's kind of cool, but it's going to be real quiet in the background. And then I also have this, this is kind of what, it's like I think of it as like bacon frying. You could literally take probably a sample of bacon frying and do this same idea. Right, it's like a very atonal, there's no real pitch to it, just kind of noise, right? And then all I did was I turned that way down, almost negative 30 dB, Right now I'll do these one at a time. EQ'd out everything except for the real high frequency stuff. Chorus, like I was talking about earlier. You can hear it kind of push to the sides. And then I have this plugin by JST called Side Widener, which the cool thing about Side Widener is that if you are familiar with like mono compatibility, essentially like if you take a stereo signal and it's kind of like wide and then you collapse it to mono, it's going to sound kind of phasey and kind of weak. Whereas like this is a mono compatible widener. So when you collapse it down to mono, it doesn't lose any volume, right? What's good, Ominous? How you doing, bro? We're going over ear candy right now. So it's very subtle. You can hear it like on the very edges of the headphones, I feel like. Right, so all of these three combined. You see what I mean? And so that is creating this like bubbly kind of atmosphere behind the rest of the noises. But notice how I have these impacts happening, you know, every 4 bars or so, right? And that's kind of the key here, is that you want your effects to kind of fill the space consistently. Like if you think about like Peekaboo, right? He always kind of has that tonal kind of like in the background. This is kind of my version of that, right? So when I'm thinking about how, and I hope that kind of answers your question, Sam, but it's very like minimal stuff to fill the background of a drop. But a good trick is like just taking a riser, right, and just kind of looping it, right, to kind of give it this like never ending kind of like tense feeling. The little whistle thing, dude, believe it or not, it's like just an operator patch. Hopefully my stream doesn't just shut down in the middle today, because I feel like I'm on a roll. So but yeah, so like it's a mixture of things, right? Like there's something tonal, there's something like kind of ambient. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that helps. I might clip that out into a video. So this is everything, just drums and effects. Hear how there's always kind of some kind of effect going? Then here's another one. And then another one halfway. It's pretty much just that, as far as the effects go. And then some small risers pushing towards the end of the phrase. Right, so all of that together, it really does make a difference. risers, real quiet. And me personally, I like to do like a jam session kind of after the drop where it's just like sub bass and drums and like vocals and kind of bring back some of the melodic stuff. You know what I mean? Because that stuff was more prevalent here in the beginning, and then I'm kind of just bleeding that in through my little jam section. And you can just hear it slowly come back. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Still got to work on this transition. Yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in. Hit a like on the stream. Really helps the algorithm and people finding the channel and stuff. Send this to some producer homies who need questions or whatever. If y'all got questions about anything, by all means, Sam asked a question and I just spent like 20 minutes on it. Hey, Scorpion, what's good, dog? How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you, man. So like I feel like this first drop, intro, build up, drop stuff is good. I think I was working on this last time, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. But it just doesn't quite do it for me. Like, I think I'm just going to stick with the basic drum pattern here. Okay, don't need that second drum hit. Yeah, and then that sustain thing. I think I kind of got this figured out in my head now. Appreciate everyone tuning in, man. Really does mean a lot. Yeah, I like this pattern. So I'm going to lock the automation here. And I'll actually maybe just will reverse these for now. And see what happens. Oops. That's kind of cool. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, and then maybe like the little stop. Okay, so it hits again right there. Yeah. Yeah, I still think I just gonna do the same thing here. And then the sub keeps happening there. Cut that off. Okay, so obviously a fill needs to go right here.
We know about this one.
Yeah, so I changed the pre-drop. It used to be like this.
We know about this one.
Right, but I changed it on the other drop too.
We know about this.
And I like that much, much more. I feel like it establishes that swing. You know what I mean? We know about this. right? And I'm probably going to repeat it something like this, maybe. Oops. Or maybe every 4 counts. Something like that, but we'll get to that in a bit. So I'm gonna go. Make sure we got that copied correct.
We know about this.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is just a reversed reverb, right? Let me. So it's just a frozen reverb like that, and then volume automated, or with a volume fade here, like this.
We know about this. We know about this. We know about this.
I feel like it just adds a little bit more tension.
We know about this.
Yeah, that some about that chomp chomp chomp. That guy right there. Reverb's a little hot. Why does it keep doing that? Stop. Oh my goodness. It keeps going back to the group. I don't know why that's silly to me. That's silly to me. Maybe I'll do that pattern on the resonance too. Tighten it up a bit. Yeah, that reverb is just so hot. I think that's a little less abrasive. Yeah, that's also pretty like offensive on my ears. Yeah, I think just the mids and high mids and all those super super high frequencies. This is before the EQ. Right, it's very subtle, but it makes a difference when you have so many other things going on. Here's without it. Should I do a fake out? If you're watching and you heard me ask that question, I literally will wait. I just want to see. Is that the move? Do I fake out here? Y'all deciding the fate of this track. Because like the first drop kind of just gets into it, you know?
We know about this.
Yeah, I'm just going to hear it without any drums here. I think I'm going to do a fake out. So just duplicate all that. Take out the drums here. Just take out the sustain. What did they do in the first one? Another drum hit. Maybe I'll just
we know about this.
I feel like I hear it in my head. I know what I'll do. I'll resample it. I'm going to take that fill out right there. Let's just record it. Oh, shit. Okay. So we've got that resampled. Maybe I don't need to resample it. I might have just wasted my time there. Thought I had... I'll just make a reverb throw rack really quick. And EQ, group all of this, and I will save this as a rack this time. I know I said I was gonna make a rack, and I'm just not doing it.
know about
What's good, Optic Sky? How you doing, man? It's coming back out on the 10th. The song that I had a song accidentally come out too early for whatever reason, out of my control, but it's coming back out. I think we're announcing it tomorrow, actually. So you got a sneak peek preview. It's kind of a nasty hit. We'll just listen to it as many times as you listen to it the first time. So I can get those streams back. There we go. Nice. All right.
we know about this.
I was like, what is the low frequency here? It's really not that one too much. Am I just not? I don't understand. Oh, wait a second. you send me a good vocal, I'll put it in. It's got to be good though. It can't be. It's got to like be on brand. What is that, dude? This is driving me crazy. There's like a. I guess it was that thing. Oh, it's the reverse reverb on this guy. Kind of like comes out of nowhere. Yeah, I think the hats could probably do the same thing with the hats here. Utility. Mm-hmm. I don't got time to do a Rocket League stream. Maybe it will be unannounced when I do it. It will be unannounced. I got deadlines to make. Maybe. Definitely not in like the next 2 weeks. I choose what you get to go eat right now. Oh, that's good. Let's see. What time is it over there? It's 9:10. You have to go eat it though. You have to go eat it. Let's do so. I can't have Whataburger anymore because I'm far away from the land of the great. So I'm voting Whataburger. I don't know how much you eat Whataburger. Is it 8? Wait, oh, you're in Denver now. That's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can't have Whataburger. Okay. Yep. I remembered. Yes, I'm aware you're in college in Boulder, Colorado. Trying to think. Do they have Steak and Shake there? Do they have Steak and Shake in Boulder? Is that a thing? Man, that sounds so good right now. Oh my gosh, I wish I had that. Yeah, so there's going to be a riser going through this whole thing. I think I'm just going to make one. What is that? Where does that second impact thing? Do you hear that? 28-mile drive. Okay, yeah, don't do that. Trying to think. What is that? Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Oops. Okay, I'm still thinking. Sorry. Let's see. I mean, there's always like the solid name of food. Chicken. Chicken. Go get chicken. There we go. That's better.
We know about this. We know about this.
You will get chicken. I command it. I command you to chicken. But you gotta do the chicken dance while you eat it. You don't have to. I was just kidding. Just leave that saw wave going the whole time. Oh wait, I have an effect that I made a long time ago. I think it's this one. No, those are sick though. I didn't make that. Somebody else made that. There it is. think I'm gonna do a flanger on that as well. Chick-fil-A, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I literally was thinking Chick-fil-A, but I was trying to be like different, you know? You know how it is. So we'll drag the macro on the feedback here. And on the rate, I went off to add some ear candy and some difference to my drop, and I ended up pretty much deleting the whole thing. I got lost in the sauce. Yeah, so when you're doing the ear candy stuff, like just turn all your basses off, and and like it's really just kind of doing little things like every. This is another. Right, all this is here. Turn all this off. Oops. Are you in Ableton, Sam? Or wait, are you in Logic? It's pretty much like all the same idea. But essentially you just want to like find things that kind of like you could like the old trick. I feel like when EDM was less mature as like a music genre, it was just like white noise. Like you could just take like a like if you have Serum, you're in FL Studio. Okay. If you have Serum or any kind of plugin, and you can get like just white noise in whatchamacallit, Serum, it's noise oscillator, turn it on, analog. I like ARP white, right? And it's just, oh crap. Oh, there we go. Right, and then you can just cut out the low frequencies. Something like that. And the key is to kind of make it sidechain, make it bounce. But it's just you're essentially trying to achieve that frequency range here in different ways. And I think part of it, if you're not just using like white noise, yeah, join Ableton. I've been trying to get him on Ableton, bro. I've been trying so hard to get him on Ableton. But essentially when you're doing the ear candy stuff, you know, you could start with just that. But I find that, you know, like just taking the riser trick over and over again. I feel like that's really, really common in dubstep. And kind of always has been. But that's just from what my analysis. That is just what I've gathered after listening to it for. He said they tried to. It's insanely weird. Yeah, it's different, man. It's definitely different than other DAWs, but I mean, everybody has their preference, you know. But I will say, I got Optic Sky off of FL Studio. It was hard. I gotta say, it was like not quite like pulling teeth. But I got him over to the light side. The grass is greener over here. I'm just kidding. But I do feel like for EDM, like the main thing is just if you can access your automation easily, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing is the fact that you can make it really easy for yourself to change a lot of things over time. He held a gun to my head. Hey, no, I didn't. Don't lie to him like that. That sounds painful. But that's the main thing. Whether you're in FL Studio, as long as you can make it easy to automate a bunch of different parameters, that's all you really need to go for. So, you know, there's like the I forget what they're called, like not adjustment layers. That's like Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects and things, but it acts like an adjustment layer in those programs where it's like a separate clip just for automation, which just for my brain doesn't make sense. I get why people prefer that. It's just not my cup of tea. And I feel like with Ableton, once you get past how ugly it looks, I mean, look at this. This is not fun to look. Like FL Studio is a lot more interactive than Ableton, but whoa, sorry. I feel like once you get past the UI and you really understand like the utility behind why they have it set up this way, your workflow will increase at a rate that you couldn't do in FL Studio. Just my opinion. And I started off on FL Studio, but once I learned a little bit more about production and how much automation needs to go into EDM, Ableton makes it easier to do those things for me. I'll hit you up on Discord. Try to switch with lessons. I have so many ideas. I need your guide. Dude, yeah. Hit me up, man. Definitely. Yeah, I'm happy to help. Optics Guy is also one of my students. A couple of my students were in the chat. I taught ominous music for a while back in Austin at Dub Academy. But yeah, man, like definitely let me know. It's even if you don't switch, like I could still help you with what you're doing. It's more, most of the stuff that we'll go over is more conceptual, but if you're really trying to switch over to Ableton, the what you need to do to make the song sound the way you want to isn't any different. It's just how you execute it in FL versus Ableton. That's all it is. But it is just, if you want to make music quickly, yeah, Optics Guy, yeah, exactly. He said it's a shit show in FL Studio trying to do super advanced stuff, and there's also a lot of features within Ableton that you just don't have in FL Studio, like the time warping, like all of the different warp modes and things here. So, it's behind my face, but let's see if I can bring it down and there. Yeah, these different warp modes and stuff, like those are like very exclusive to Ableton, and those are the kind of things that make it really easy to do a lot of work really quickly, and how easy it is to resample yourself and just continue to make original sounds like quickly once you get your workflow down. But again, like I know people who, like, if you want to do that in FL, there's like other things you have to download, or the like Edison and things like that just aren't as developed and easy to use as the native features in Ableton. Just my opinion. But again, like if you're just trying to improve your music making journey, it's more conceptual than it is like dependent on the program you use. But if you're really trying to like consolidate your workflow and get faster and better and get further in your music quicker, Ableton is a tool that's going to help you do that a lot easier. And that's all it is. I think it's just a better tool than Ableton. How versed are you in heavier dubstep? Not that tear out crap. Is that what you're saying? Heavier dubstep? I mean, you can go and listen to my song with Days Off. I have a song called Colossal. That was the first song of this project you can go listen to. You could go listen to Solar Thump. Like, those are all like my heavier stuff, I guess. I think, like, give me an artist that, like, do you have like a couple artists that you're trying to emulate? Because that's it. Most of like sound design and things like that is like very there's like a method to get a certain kind of sound. But yeah, like throw a couple artists that you're trying to emulate. Yeah. Yeah, just like what are some artists like that you're trying to like relate? Oh, Hesh earlier. Hesh is like rhythm. Old Dad Sick. Yeah, I mean that's all like very achievable. I feel like easier to get nowadays just because of how advanced plugins have gotten. Um, but yeah, no, for sure, 100%. Yeah. So you're thinking like more like classic dubstep kind of sound. Hesh is like borderline rhythm. I would even go as far as say he's rhythm. Earlier Excision, so like old 2010s dubstep. Yeah, for sure, 100%. That sound design is actually fairly simple, which could also help you in your journey to make more advanced sounds. Like Filthy Wubs. Yeah, dude, got you. Got you. Like I feel like as far as change my mind, chicken quesadilla is easier to get. Oh yeah, dude. It's still chicken. You said name a food, I said chicken, and now you got chicken. It doesn't. It could come in a chicken pizza. It could be in a chicken sandwich. It could be chicken nugget. You got chicken. That's all I care about. Um, Sam says I like Filthy Wubs. Like yeah, and like I now that you've named a couple artists, I feel like I know what you're going for and like what you're talking about. And again, like a lot of the dubstep that's coming out today is based off of those sounds. And I feel like the classic old school, when I say old school, I mean like 10, 15 years ago dubstep is kind of making a little bit of a resurgence. But it's like a cleaner sound. Like it's because the technology to make those sounds is better. The same kind of sounds are like higher quality. It's hard to describe, but before, like with things, you didn't have these nice, pretty plugins like Serum with all these charts and things that look all pretty and visually interactive and stuff. Like they look like this. And I'll just show you. Like, so the big plugin when I first started producing was Massive, and it was still like, it's still fairly knobby. You know what I mean? Like, you really got to understand what things mean and what is happening when you're moving these knobs. If you can get good at Serum, you'll get better at things like Massive or, excuse me, FM8 is also like a fairly intimidating, like, plugin. I feel like I was like hesitant to start using it, but once I did, I was able to do it better because I got good at things like Serum. And wait, what is this going to? Oh gosh. Okay, that's nothing. But again, it's all conceptual. Like a saw wave is a saw wave, no matter what plugin it's coming from. Sine waves are sine waves. Waveforms interact with each other a certain way, no matter the plugin you're using. It's just understanding the kind of signal flow within the plugin. That's ultimately the most important part. But if you can get good at Serum, those other non-visual aid plugins will make a lot more sense. Okay, I think it's time to finally put a fill there. Yeah, I like that. that growl. Yeah, that's just two samples put together. That's one. But I was able to get it that way because I was able to stretch it in Ableton like this. Like it. Let me see if I can just pull the. What is it? Here's the original sound. Right, and I just took a little part of that. And I think I did some pitch envelope. Nope, no pitch envelope. But because I'm able to just take this audio and place it exactly where I want it, it makes it easy to take a sound that kind of is in the neighborhood of what you're trying to get, and just put it right on time, or like put it right on grid. Exactly. So I'm using these two together. You know, but like that sound itself, like maybe not exactly, but it's just kind of like a Reese bass kind of thing, right? And there's like a million different versions of Reese bass. But I was able to take that sample and just literally place it exactly where I wanted it to be on grid. Wait. Okay, yeah, there we go. And that feature is kind of exclusive to Ableton. That the audio warping and stretching. All right, I'm sold. I'm taking lessons. Yeah. And it's this kind of stuff, I think, for sound design and really kind of outside of the box thinking that Ableton allows you to do like that. I've been trying to do that myself in Serum. I've been dying. Yeah, and like someone might have made that original sound in Serum, but like I know a lot of people just resample. They might make one sound in whatchamacallit, Serum or Massive, and they'll print it to audio, and then they'll do a bunch of, you know, effects and things on it down here, and then they'll record that to another audio track, and they'll continue to tweak it. And it's like some people just do that endlessly, and then you get stuff like EPROM and Moody Good and like real outside of the box kind of stuff like that. But yeah, that resample feature and just audio stretching is like that is also what sold me when I was in FO. I was like, wait, you could just take it and boop, put it right on grid. Done. Take my money. Take my money. Okay. All right, let's hear. I might just go back to that other drop. Got to do the plug real quick. If y'all are watching, just tuned in, please like the stream. Help boost your boy on the algorithm. Follow me on Twitch, YouTube. Really appreciate everyone continuing to watch. I do this every Tuesday at 9 Eastern time. So 8 Central, 7 Mountain, whatever. I'm thinking about switching the time of the other stream that I do on Mondays to a little bit later. Because I realized noon in my time is 9 a.m. in LA. So I'm thinking about shifting that to maybe like 4 o'clock my time. That way everyone has a better chance to catch it. But I don't know. What do y'all think is like the best time to stream like a EDM news show? Your music always feels like it's the Giants and Attack on Titan stomping down stomping down the road. Yeah, when that's like I like that feel. Just and I feel like with dubstep, it's just right here. Like I like to do the bob. Yeah, hey, hey. And I feel like it's an element of a song that like you've never heard it before, but you can still like. Yeah. And then also when you know the song, it's like even more because you know it's coming, right? Just got in touch with the local venue marketer as well as send her some of your stuff when you hear back. Dude, oh my goodness. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. May have added a backstage pass or two to it. Yeah. Dude, if whatever, man. For sure. If you come out here or if you can get me booked, man, like I'll be forever grateful. I'll be happy to have you with me. Especially if it's somewhere I've never been or I'm not sure where are you based out of, Sam? But regardless, like, of course, like, add 5. I don't care. I'm sorry, but I'll never wake up in the morning to watch your stream. Only closer to nighttime. Okay, all right, good to know. Good to know. See, my thing is though, I don't want to get too much into it. I don't want to take up too many of my evenings because like Mondays and Tuesdays I'm streaming, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays I'm teaching. And whatnot. Oh, you're in Michigan, dude. I was just in Michigan for a video gig. What town are you based out of? I was just in Grand Rapids last week for I do video work on the side. But regardless, man, like, dude, thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. Trying to collab for one song, dude. Come through, come through. And that's like one of those things where like I like to show love like where love is deserved. So like I'll happily get you on stage with me, bro, and we'll jump around. You're in Grand Rapids? No way. Oh, dude, yes, bro. Oh man, I was asking people out there. I was like, is there like a rave scene out there? And they're like, oh yeah, there's a rave scene here. I'm like, oh, cool. We're gonna have to see what's up. That's so cool, man. Yeah, that's such a cool town, bro. It reminds me of Austin before it blew up, Grand Rapids. But yeah, man, like if you can help me get out there, dude, I would absolutely love that. That would be so fun. Plus, I would get to like chill with you. We get to hang out, and you could show me a little bit more of the city because I had a really good time. My wife and I went out there last week, and it was really fun. Oh yeah, nice.
We know about this.
Yeah, I really like where this is going. I was kind of stuck on this project for a while. But dude, Sam, I really appreciate that, man. That seriously, that means a ton. And we have, oh, what is it? Sorry, my thing is blocking it. We have a bass country show like 2 or 3 times a year. I swear on you to the next lineup. Yeah, man, dude, thank you. Hopefully my music speaks for itself. Just an official remix for Flux and Comrade, like whatever. We'll pull out all the stops. Sullivan King usually headlines. Nice. He's so fun to watch. His shows are really fun to watch. He's like one of the most entertaining shows out there, because I'm also a metalhead, like, at heart. And so, like, he just brings out the inner, like, that's cool. A bass country show. That's interesting. Bass. Is it like, oh, bass? Okay, I'm like reading that as like a genre. Bass country, like a country of bass. Sorry. Okay. I think I'm just gonna copy all this. W in chat. Optic Sky got the quesadilla. He got the chicken quesadilla. Oh, wait. I'll do this. Wait, wrong one. Can y'all hear that? Chicken quesadillas. Let's go. What's my email? It's whoisee.info@gmail.com. Here, I'll hop on the YouTube chat and just type it in. It is whoisee.info@gmail.com. Boom. Got him. Dude, that would be so cool. Bro, I got a soundboard. I've had a soundboard, son. I never get the opportunity to use it. But you know, I got a little bit of an audience tonight. Shout out. And you got quesadillas, so what more of a reason to... You know how it goes. Word. Dude, that would be so cool if we could kick it out in Michigan and like and meet and stuff. That's what I love about this industry, man. It's like some people I've been internet friends with. No, what about the Mad Hatter email? Mad Hatter is resting peacefully at this moment. Mad Hatter only comes alive in the 2 Mad Hatter tracks I play at my sets. Oh, he's only alive on Spotify and SoundCloud. But what I love about this industry is that, like, sometimes I'll be friends with people for like a year and a half, 2 years. Like Black Sheep, we had a song when I was doing the Mad Hatter project. We had a song together, and I didn't meet him in person for like another 2.5, 3 years or something. And I mean, he's doing his thing and stuff, but it was just like I had so many instances like that where I was friends with someone and we didn't actually meet, and we had music out and stuff and collabed, and then we didn't actually meet in person till like years later. But that's just like, you got to be like beyond with the networking and putting yourself out there and stuff. But it's so cool how this industry works, though, that you can just do all of that stuff over the internet with people you've never met in real life, but you're somehow really good friends with, you know? Let's see here. Okay, so I did do it right. Oops. Nothing like walking around college, blasting the WHOiSEE stream and everybody looking at me. Tell them to tune in and get learnt. We gonna get them learnt today. Y'all want to learn how to make some beat boops? Some good old beat boops? Because I'll teach you. You can just watch Watch and learn, you boulder, you boulder college kids. Are those bass hits and claps sidechained? So the entire bass subgroup. I'm using LFO tool. You could do with a regular compressor if you want. But every time my kick and clap happen, the sub and the basses are ducking together. So you can kind of hear it. Duck, 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 duck. And that's being triggered by this MIDI track here. So pretty much anytime my kick and clap happen, it's a full volume sidechain, and that's just to make your kick and clap like appear as big as the bass sounds. That's how the clap is able to like crack through the mix a lot easier. I still haven't added a fill there. Excuse me. Does that make sense though? Like, and with bass music, you know, that's typically how it works, because a full volume, like with drum and bass and like maybe not as heavy genres, you could get away with just sidechaining the low end. But for the most part, the typical kind of like pumping effect you get from sidechaining is a full volume sidechain. Like think like trying to think of like Spaceman, the and then when the kick comes in, it's like and that it has that like, or oh gosh, the Pursuit of Happiness Steve Aoki remix, right? That's a full volume sidechain, which gives it that real intense, and it also allows you to have your mix louder. You can have things go a little bit louder because they're not fighting so much with each other. Like your kick happens, this gets out of the way, and then when your kick is done, it swells up. It's like this, like it's kind of like that heartbeat relationship, you know. Like listen to it without the sidechain. It's not bad. Just the fact that the drums cut through so much more. I think I'm literally about to finish this song on stream. I just got to add one more thing to All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate. Definitely let me know on the Grand Rapids stuff, like whatever I can do to help. But regardless of what happens, thank you so much for attempting to help and continue to like push this project. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, man. Definitely let me know. Looking forward to getting started with you for sure. Sleep good, dog. I appreciate it, man.
Make it louder. Make it bounce. Make it louder. Make it.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one phrase of this, and then one phrase of actual like exiting.
Make it louder. Make it bounce. Make it louder. Make it louder. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it louder. Make it louder. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it louder. Make it bounce. Make it louder. Make it bounce.
Man, I really, I don't know if I want to just. There's no real way to like introduce that.
Make it louder. Make it bounce.
Channeling his inner power. Yep.
Make it louder. Make it.
And there. Cool. Oh my gosh, it was so loud. I gotta put a big reverb on that or something. There we go. Sounds like a cat.
Make it louder. Make it louder.
When is my next WHOiSEE lesson? When do we usually meet on Thursdays? Do we meet Thursdays or Wednesdays? Let me look really quick. We usually meet on Wednesdays. Do you want to do tomorrow? We can do tomorrow. Like our normal time, I guess. Well, let me know when you're available. Shoot me a text. I'm about to hop off stream in a bit. But we can do it tomorrow. Your lesson if you want. St. My school. OG texted to me. Let me find it really quick. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, my bad. I was traveling when you sent me that. I will check it out and I'll respond once I'm done here. Oh, what the heck is that?
Make it.
I think I liked it with the slams.
Make it.
Let's take a listen.
Make it. Make it louder. Make it bounce.
It's almost done.
Make it louder.
There's on like a few more things.
Make it bounce.
There's 16 more.
We know about this.
There's always been something about this sub that just bugs me. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like this. I think I'll just put soothe on it. It's just it like with I don't know how to describe it. It's just too bite. There's too much bite. I think that area is fine. It's just this. It's so weird. There we go. Okay, how's that sound? Oh, why are the chords like that? There. So much better. Oh my gosh. Wow. That fixed a lot.
We know about this.
Yeah, there's still a little more I gotta do. It's a little underwhelming. Just a little bit. So close, though. Yeah, I gotta add this. Yeah, I think I gotta add that to here. Hell yeah. Go work on your track, dog. Looking forward to hearing it. Looking forward to hearing it. Oh no. You know what? It's probably a good time to call it, honestly. I'm mad tired. I've had a hell of a day. And I got a good amount done on this song. I appreciate everyone. Yeah, pushing it past the 2 hour point. Yeah, I think for a stream, I've been like pretty solid with it. But I appreciate everyone tuning in. Please subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Announcing some new music tomorrow, which I'm super pumped about. So be on the lookout for that. And I also got I posted a video earlier today of my sound panel falling last week. So finally got that fixed. But yeah, man, I had a good time. I will catch everybody on the kickflip and hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Peace.